What's going on, Fortnite fans? My name's Jayden Collard, and in this video, we're gonna be dropping into Springfield. I nearly said Salty Springs. We're gonna be dropping into Springfield 20 times. I did a similar video last year for Fortnite Remix, dropping into Salty 100 times, and I was planning to drop 100 times this year, but I realized how much I don't like this game. So we're doing 20! Without further ado, I dropped into Springfield 20 times, and this is what happened. The Simpsons! Game 1 started off really well. Someone dropped their crown at Spawn Island. How much better can you get? I messed up my landing at the Simpsons residence, so I landed at Bart's treehouse instead. I could hear someone crawling around inside the house though, so I decided to go in through the roof. After confirming my suspicions, I managed to take them down with my suppressed AR. After rummaging through the Simpsons house, I heard someone shoot their shotgun. They burst in through the rumpus room window and I missed my initial shot, but I managed to kill them just as they were coming back out from the laundry room. I spoke to Marge afterwards and she offered me a lost and found quest. After completing this quest, a nice pile of loot exploded out of me, including a Purple Thunder shotgun. Thanks, Marge. I made my way down to some enemies fighting behind the Simpsons residence and managed to snag both kills. And assuming that all of Evergreen Terrace had been wiped out, I got in Homer's car. My thoughts were misguided, however, as someone was waiting to strike from behind a hedge. I landed a bit too short in game 2, and a lot was happening at Evergreen Terrace, so I stole Homer's car and I drove away carefree. I made my way on over to Springfield Gorge and managed to make the jump many Springfielders thought impossible. After that, I skedaddled on down to Springfield Town Square. Now, a lot of fights were happening down here and I tried my best to stay out of most of them. But unfortunately for me, there was no stopping this shootout between me and Marge, where I unfortunately perished. Oh! I got my head shoved into my arse with Krusty's Mr. Blasty in game 3. I died nearly immediately in game 4. Same with game 5. I got my ass smashed into a million pieces in game 6. I got a good drop at the Simpsons house in game 7. I sacrificed this poor soul to Jebediah Springfield, and then faded away into nothing at all by none other than Ned Flanders. I had a good drop in game 8, and I forgot to reload, so I died, but it's fine, Jace rebooted me. Hello. But they came after us again, so we killed them. We saw these two guys camping down by the river, so we killed them. And then we won! Easy as. Game 9! My ass got blasted! They chased Jace down and blasted his ass too! Game 10 was ranked! A lot more people dropped Evergreen Terrace in ranked compared to regular Battle Royale. Steamed hams for thought. Big standoff happened at the Simpsons house. I managed to kill 2 people. And then a whole load of nothing, so let's skip to the end. I died. But Jace lived on with the Krusty Blaster. He nearly died trying to kill this person with it instead of using his shotgun, but he came to his senses in the end. Game 11, some gangster was dissing my fly girl, and they succeeded. There was a giant pink cloud in the sky in game 12. I dropped corruption corners, making my way into Durburger. I hit a couple shots on a couple people, but ultimately they got away. I got scared by this bullet so hard I panic shot, but it's fine, I made it away alive. I got a lovely purple scar from the Slurpman house. I started a quest to find Lisa's textbooks, but got ambushed by a car and one of Mr. Burns' hounds whilst collecting them. I somehow managed to collect my reward and shockwave away with my life. They couldn't get enough of me though and shockwaved up as well. But I had another shockwave, they're not getting me today. Coming into Springfield Town Square, I noticed that nobody had taken Jebediah Springfield's head yet. This was a cool Easter egg to that one opening sequence, and the head itself protected you from headshots at the cost of flying off after getting hit a couple times. It also played a nifty little jingle. Just outside the town, I could hear some fighting. Now this person was low, and I would stop at nothing to see them dead. They missed their shotgun shot. I hit them with some deodorant, and then a third party joined in. This panicked the Travis Scott so hard that I was able to get a nice clean shot with my shotgun, ending their life. Whilst trying to kill the third parties, the Travis Scott liked me so much they sent me a friend request. How cute. Did you know the Simpsons couch wasn't the only one you could sit down in? I may be a little stupid sometimes, but it's fine. With 3 other players left, I thought it best to retire the head. It served me well, but I couldn't risk having my location on the map for everyone to see. It was also in game 12 that I realized how OP the sprint and fish combo was. Holy moly. I saw this vegan Durburger hiding behind a rock. They tried to kill me with the 5-gun, but I wasn't having it. They also had a bunch of mythics. Now, I'm a hater of the twin mag, so no way in hell was I taking that. But that mythic AR? Extra headshot damage? Okay. Now, I could hear the last 2 players duking it out over at Burns Manor. I shockwaved on over and saw a player burst right in front of me. The last player tried to crusty blast me. I don't know why it didn't work, but we take small victories. As they tried to crusty themselves towards the zone, they were left unprotected, so we take the big victories as well. Game 13 ended miserably at Camp Krusty. There was a giant pink Homer in the sky in Game 14. I dropped into the courthouse in the town square and ran away twice as fast. After seeing 2 guys going at it in Camp Krusty, I thought I'd get in on the action. One of them finished, the other one off, so I rushed. They threw a shockwave, but it's alright because we did it in the air. I found a cobalt slingshot in amongst the first person's loot. I didn't know what it did, so I took it with me. After running for a bit, I found someone to test it out on. Essentially, it's a long-range, throwable stink bomb that also does hit damage. Wow. Every match, the power plant console would initiate a shutdown. Inputting the correct code in would reward you with very good loot. Did I use it to my advantage? Absolutely not. I hid in a bush. And then the storm came in. So I hid in a different bush. Jebediah Springfield started shooting me in my new bush. I hit 1 shot and fucked off. Into a different bush, but alas, the storm was rolling in again, and I had to make my move. I strolled on up to the nuclear power plant, and I rode the wind. After departing from the skies, I landed into another bush. Now, there were 2 other players left, so I did what I do best, and waited it out. I had my eyes on the final player, slingshot drawn, ready to get the job done. I shoot. I miss. They don't know where it came from. The ball is still in my court. I ready my slingshot for the 2nd time. I aim. Another miss. They had noticed. I shoot in a desperate attempt to cover my escape. It works. I run towards the rock. I shoot again. 58. My time has come. I shockwave over, missing my initial landing, but it's okay. I try and shockwave up, and to my horror, land in the storm. I can survive this. I shot back up the mountains. I slingshot. 58. The other player is panicking. They climb up the builds and are met with a shotgun to the face. They're cracked. After another successful slingshot, boom! Shotgun to the face again. I knock their builds. I miss. It's okay. I climb over the wall and obtain a victory royale. Game 15, I felt like I was wearing nothing at all. Getting my ass whooped felt like nothing at all. Getting rebooted was like nothing at all. Killing this guy felt like nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Losing the match felt like a punch in the dick. We landed, we looted, we lost fake Gibber. I rebooted him at the Springfield sign. No Gib left behind. Hello again. We saw a couple homers down at Cletus's cornhole, but after a quick split, we lost them. So we turned our attention to some more appropriate matters, like the political and economic state of the world right now. Like the people shooting us. Big donut in sky, innit? Exploded by none other than the 2 homers. They whooped my ass, but the Gibber escaped. Hiring a bot, they were now on even grounds. The 2 homers had died. A crusty blast in the ass gave necessary height to the Gib. It's now a 1v1. Hit once, hit twice, dead to the storm. Game 17, I wasn't sneaky enough. Game 18, I wasn't quick enough. Game 19, I couldn't hit my shots. Game 20, the last game. Love a good last game. There was a giant homer in the ocean in game 20. Now this game was very eventful. We fucking died. And that's it for the 20 drops, Fortnite fans. I hope you enjoyed the video. Here are the match stats for those interested. I was originally meant to do 100 drops, but like I said at the beginning, I forget how much I fucking hate playing this game. Make sure you don't miss the next video by subscribing. Also, check out Luke the Notable, who inspired this video. Thank you all for watching. Stay notable.